Hey guys, Anthony Michael from Dean and Tony Saw Shop here. I haven't officially done one of these type of videos yet for our channel here on YouTube. I'm going to do an unboxing video today. I've got a saw that is actually something that I've wanted for a long time, and I've come across one of them about 6 months ago. I bought one, and I had a different variation of this saw quite a few times, Dayton 2Z463. But today we're going to be unboxing a Poulan 245 SA. It's 245 super automatic. So let's get to cutting it open. This saw I actually got this saw for free. Long story short, that's how it turned out. And I'm super excited about it because I've wanted one for, my own personal collection for a long time. Ever since I gotten rid of the other one that I had. So here we go. Looks like it's packaged pretty good so far. All right, we've got the power head right here. And I believe this is the chain. Awesome part of this saw, guys. It comes with an original roller nose bar. So now that it's out of the box, let's start here with the bar. This is somebody that knows how to wrap the saw. I've shipped quite a few of these myself, and I really try to make sure that I'm packing them very carefully and safely. Because a lot of y'all know the U.S. Postal Service and sometimes even UPS, they don't handle everybody's package with care. It's just another package in their truck. So. Alright. Oh, wow. Here we go. Very nice. Here's the roller nose. You can see that on camera. Here's the chain. And a wire tie. Wow, that's interesting. A wire tie inside of a rag, a shop rag. I actually put mine in a little Ziploc bag with a little bit of bar oil in them, and then I take the Ziploc bag to the power head itself after it's been wrapped. Alright, here we go. Here's the chain. We'll untangle that in a second. Looks to be a good, what is this? Working chain. This does not say, oh, it's a Windsor chain. Okay. I haven't seen a Windsor chain, I don't think ever, to tell you the truth. Alright, now the grand finale. This is, now from what I've seen of this saw, it was in very good condition. Let's see if the pictures did it justice. Oh yeah. Right off the bat, you see the front's hardly missing any of the original paint. Handlebars in very good condition. Wow, there she is. Poulan 245 SA super automatic. Wow, very clean. It is missing the power sharp system here. I knew that. But that's okay. I did have a power sharp system for this, but I had given it to a friend of mine who really needed it for, he has a 306 SA, which is the same saw, it's just the 306 version of it. And his was missing the power sharp as well, so I gave it to him. But I'm sure I'll come across another one. Or if anybody out there that follows our channel who has a Dayton or a Power Sharp system for one of these saws and you're interested in selling it, let me know. The stone doesn't have to be intact because I'm not going to cut with this, you know, just for the aesthetic. So to show you guys the difference between this and a 245 SA, these saws have a decompression system in them. A lot of times you'll see they have it here where the throttle lock button is. Usually the decomp system is here in the earlier versions. It would be here, like you would press it down here, which would activate a spring that would pull this decomp button out. You know, there's usually like a plate that hangs over here, but on these ones, there's just a button that you pull in and out right here, which is a little more convenient because now you also get to have the throttle lock and the decomp. So it's very cool. This is the second variation of it. Like I said, I've had 2 different variations of the Dayton saw, which is basically a 245 SA. I just recently had a Dayton that was this version, basically a Dayton 2Z463B, which has the 1-bolt muffler on it like this and the decomp button here. The other version has the decomp here with a 2-bolt style muffler on it and a thinner handle wrap. So yeah, as you can see, this baby's got the looks. Let's check the compression out on it. It has compression. Maybe a little low. Let's try the button. Let's see. Yeah, baby. She got compression. Let's see under the hood here. I can get that off of my fingers. Yeah, see that? With the, you know, that'll make it easier for starting. You pop that button in. Pull that button out though. Look at this compression. I gotta push that saw down to get it from dragging. It's a bad boy right here. Let's see how the carb looks. Because this I did not see inside of yet. Let's see. Air filter cover's intact. Oh wow. She's clean. My goodness. She is clean. I'll tell you right now though, I will 100% be taking that fuel line off and replacing the fuel line. I don't know. It's just, it's personal preference. But for me, I never like using the solid black hose as fuel line because, you know, when you're pulling on them and stuff, you don't see the fuel running through because a lot of times that'll happen and you'll, you know, while you're tuning the carb over here and you can't tell. But this, I'm actually really impressed with this. Very happy with it so far. Bottom's not too bad either. That ID plate's intact. You know, it just needs a cleaning, which all of my saws get. I will take this entire saw apart all the way down to the cylinder and deep clean it. And honestly, folks, I don't think that this saw needs a restoration, so it will not be getting restored. But it's going to get a very deep clean. And I may put brand new decals on the front. As you can see, this Power Sharp system is coming off, and this is okay, but we can put one on that's a lot better, a lot more clean. And yeah, and this handlebar wrap, I mean, good lord, that thing is really good. So that's that. I'm gonna have a peek down inside of the fuel tank here, see what that fuel filter's like. Okay, so the line in there is original, or at the very least it still has the original fuel filter. You can tell the different. The original Poulan fuel filters are about that big and that wide, and then I use ones that are smaller. They're, you know, but here she is, y'all. I'll put some pictures up as well of this saw with the roller nose bar on it. I don't know how much longer I have on this video to do. I guess I have time. Let's untangle this chain and throw the bar on it real quick. We'll get the full effect of what it looks like. I've been super excited for this. I'm so happy I have one of these again. And that log dog, that's original. These are great too, for when you buy one of these saws and it has this on there. This really saves this clutch cover. It really does, because a lot of times what will happen is when people take the clutch cover off, if this isn't on it, what will happen is they go to put it on, and this lip right here, the edge of the clutch cover, it's supposed to go under here. You see how it's kind of under the lip of the gas tank? A lot of times what will happen is people will put it where this is flush up against the lip, and they go and tighten it down, and you get the same crack all the time. It'll crack right here at this bolt, and it'll crack right across here, you know, and it's terrible. And but these log dogs here, they'll hold that sucker straight, almost like a brace. And it looks like the previous owner took very good care of it. And also too, another good thing about these, when you find these saws with a log dog on it, a lot of times the front of the saw isn't missing a lot of paint, you know, because this is stopping it from going all the way down into the log. So this is a very good example of what a 245 SA would have looked like in the 70s. This is all original as of right now. From what I can tell, there is absolutely no non-original part on here. That's an original Poulan pull handle, no dry rot, in very good shape. I think the only thing so far that's not original on it is that fuel line and possibly the spark plug, but my God. All right, let's see if we can untangle this chain real quick, and then we're gonna put that roller nose bar on there and see how it looks. But yeah, they're really cool saws, man. I know that Poulan they did the decomp on their saws early on as well. Y'all know my buddy Dean. He's a good kid, good friend of mine. He knows quite a bit about Poulan and a lot of the stuff that they offered years and years ago. And you know, like the Poulan 223, they had a different type of, you know, toggle switch. Okay. But they had two different they had, I think, 3 variations of starting methods for these saws. They had like a toggle switch that slid up, you know, and then they had another one that was like a decomp button and a toggle switch. And then eventually they just moved to this. It was a lot more convenient to have the throttle lock along with a decomp button, which is awesome. For easier starting. Okay, now we are going to throw this roller nose bar on there because I'm excited to see how she looks with that bar on it. It's a regular old 5/16 socket. I am going to look here at the clutch as well, make sure I'm not seeing any oil sprayed all over the backside of the saw, because it's usually a sign that your oiler is gone. And eventually, you know, the saw will bog down when you're cutting with it. I don't cut with these saws. I don't. I mean, and I'm not going to either. I like to restore them. I turn them into shelf clean, you know. But the thing is, I can make them. All of my restorations, they are ready to cut if you want it to. Yeah, see, this clutch cover is in incredible shape. You know, usually you'll see like chunks of the clutch cover missing right here. There's no chunks missing there. There's no cracks. I mean, this is beautiful, actually. Still has the original bar guide plates here. Yeah, it looks good, man. It just needs a cleaning. Oh, wow. I'm super happy with this saw. That tensioner bolt is straight. I mean, well, we're going to see how straight it is because I'm about to turn it in so I can get the bar on. Oh, yeah. When that thing, moves like that with ease, oh, I'm blocking you. When you see that tensioner bolt moving with ease like that, you know that it's not bent. I've had them where they were so bent, I've gone to turn them, and they actually just snapped, just straight up snapped. And you don't want that. This is what I do usually to prop the saw up from leaning forward. That helps when I'm putting a bar and chain on. You always want to start with that tensioner bolt towards the back. Give yourself room to get the slack on the bar over the bar. Slack on the chain. All right, here we go. Original Poulan roller nose, which I actually may stencil this bar back. I don't know. We'll see. You know, it's got some holes drilled in it, which I've never seen on one of these, but here we go. Wait, forget and put my plates back on, so I wanted to check it out, see how it looked. It's not missing any paint behind the plate either. It's very good. Yeah, man, how about that, y'all? A Windsor chain. It's been a long time, or can't recall when I've seen one of those, or if I have. It's pretty cool. I've got cats. You can't tell. They aren't so nice to one another. Okay. They're attacking each other over the box that the saw came in. Make sure you got that bar on right. Chain going right direction. Oh yeah. She's already looking pretty mean. Let's see, let's get that there. All right, now we're gonna start tightening her up. Turn that tensioner bolt opposite direction. So that bar starts going forward. Getting tight. Also, guys, after I take this thing apart and clean it, put it back together, I am going to make a video of it running. The guy that I bought it from, he did say, he said the saw is ready to go. It's in phenomenal shape. That's what he said. It has spark. It has great compression. And so far, what I've seen and felt for myself, it's got great compression, and that decomp works just fine. Now, I have seen people who end up coming across a 245 SA rather than a 245 automatic. You know, basically the 245A just doesn't have the decomp mechanism.